is called innatist theory. Okay, innatist theory or innatism. Actually, I started this course in such a way. Actually, in human behavior, in this globe, many species are there. Species মানে হচ্ছে প্রজাতি. Many species are there, and many species can talk, and human can talk. In this planet, that means in this globe, 5 to 50 million species প্রজাতি আছে। এর মধ্যে কথা বলতে পারেন কিছু। 7 animals have the ability to produce sounds. If you hear the speaking of a Chinese people, their speaking will seem to you as sounds, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you don't understand their meaning. And even same to vice versa. If I speak the Chinese people or speak German people, they will say that it is a one kind of sound. So animals and birds, they are creating sounds. To us it is sounds, but to them
It is language.
it is their language. Okay, it is their
Language.
Okay. Suppose they are talking, it is sound to me, but this is their language. Okay, so this is the way we observe that in the human species, several elements have the ability to produce sounds and can be interpreted as a speech. That means a whale, they can communicate. Dolphin, they can communicate with each other. Even dolphin gets signal in ocean with a very peculiar and fantastic way. They can communicate with each other. So this is their sound. While these animals cannot speak in the same way human can, they are capable of mimicking sounds and communicating in complex way. Suppose parrot, they can't speak, but if you produce sound before them, once upon a time they can mimic and they can produce what you are speaking before them. আপনি যে কথাই বলছেন সেটা
প্যারোটি কথাও বলতে পারে।
এবং যেটা আপনি বলবেন, যেটা ও শুনবে সেটাই হলো সে বলতে পারে। And this humans, bats and cetaceans, একটা বিশেষ ধরনের প্রাণী, 3 birds, parrots, songbird and hummingbird. This have been proven that they can produce sounds, and their sounds can be treated as language if we teach them language. Okay. This is Alex the parrot. Chimpanzee, they can mimic your sound. Okra, all kind of dolphin. Anything, they can also produce sound and communicate. Beluga whale, one kind of whale, সব ধরনের তিমিনা, এরা শব্দ করতে পারে এবং নিজেদের মধ্যে কমিউনিকেশন তারা করতে পারে। So this is the scenario of language and speaking of several birds and animals and human beings. But human, we have the capacity to talk. Okay, and this is developed by this person, that is, his name is Noam Chomsky, and he has developed this theory, that is innatist theory, in SLA. In our previous class we have learned behaviorist theory in second language learning, and we have also learned that language learning is a habit formation, and they have discussed that actually doing a thing repeatedly, that repeated activity will be a part of your behavior, and that will be patent in your behavior, and the way we learn language and the way we produce language. This is the behaviorist concern by Pavlov, Skinner and Watson, and they also research, that using dog and rats, Okay. This man, Noam Chomsky, said that no, language learning is not a habit formation. How we learn language? He said that human brain is built up from an ability, and that ability is innate. Innate means inborn. From our birth, human being get the ability to talk. That is innate capability of learning language. That dolphin will not have. That elephant will not have that innate capability to produce language and learn language. And this is the first time Noam Chomsky said, yes, language learning is not habit formation, it is the contribution of human brain. And that contribution and that ability human being has inherited from birth, that is innate. And these aspects of second language acquisition is called innatism or innatist theory in second language learning. So it is quite opposite to behaviorist theory. According to Watson, Pavlov and Skinner, they said that language learning is habit formation, but this man Chomsky said no, language learning is not habit formation, it is the activity of human brain. And the ability a human brain has got from their birth, and for this reason it is called innatist theory or innatism. The innate theory, also known as innatist theory, nativist theory, rationalist theory, mentalist theory of language acquisition, was developed in the mid-20th century by renowned American linguist Noam Chomsky. This man. So what did he say? We have understood that it is innatism. Innatist theory views that language acquisition as an innate capacity, inborn capacity. জন্মগত ভাবেই আমরা এই ক্যাপাসিটিটা পেয়েছি। কোনটা? ভাষা শেখার, language acquisition. Children learn language observing the others, the peers, their parents, their neighbors. মানুষের কথা শুনে children যে ভাষা শেখে, Noam Chomsky said that this is what for all children of this world. And they have inherited that capability from their birth, and that is innatism. And innate capacity where a child's brain contains a special language learning device at birth. Okay, human brain is a combination of several cells. By research, what are the research we don't know exactly. Actually, Noam Chomsky observed that human being can talk for the reason that human brain contains a special area or a special cell that is called language sensitive cell, and for the contribution and for the ability of the cell, human children talk and human children learn language.
এটা তো অবজারভেশন স্যার, কিন্তু রিসার্চ এম্পিরিক্যাল রিসার্চ তো না।
Yes. Yes. We will also see the criticism. Everyone will have criticism. Behaviorist theory will have criticism. Absolute anything you will not get in any theory, just in the previous course. In the same way, absolute anything you will not find. There will have some fault, there will have some criticism, there will have some strength. Okay. So we have got up to this moment that human children can talk for the contribution of a special area of human brain. And that ability we have inherited from our birth, and that concern and that views of second language acquisition is called innatism, or language acquisition called innatism. Okay. যারা গালে হাত দিচ্ছেন তারা তাড়াতাড়ি শুনবেন, বুঝতে পারবেন নাকি?
ভেরি সিম্পল।
Right. Okay, so this means that when a child is born, he or she gets the natural ability to learn any language. Okay, and mentalist theory also emphasizes that language acquisition by arguing that humans are born with an innate and biological capacity to learn language. So, behaviorist theory, language learning, habit formation. In innatist theory, it is the biological capacity.
there is no scope of behavior. There is no scope of habit formation. There is no scope of repetition and drill. Gradually, slowly, within the time frame, human children will learn language for his or her biological capacity. That is the gist of Innatist theory. Okay, and it is a theory focused on the final product.
Sir, আমরা কি mentalist theory তে চলে গেলাম?
Yeah.
এটা কোনটা?
Mentalist theory. This theory is Innatist theory is called mentalist theory, rationalist theory, Innatist theory. Okay, and the criticism that you have said, many of you have the theory focused on the final product. Shafiul Alam sir has said that actually Noam Chomsky observed human children, and what he has said, that is observing the children, he mentioned that in human brain there is a portion that help us to learn the language. So this theory is observation, and he has also, Noam Chomsky has also observed that the children of every language learn language within the quite similar time frame. Bangladeshi child, Chinese child, Japanese child, Hungarian child. Okay, every country's children learn language within the same framework or time. That means within 2 to 3 years, and become fluent within the 5 years. So it is common for every children of this world. And the limitation of this theory, Innatist theory, is that Noam Chomsky is concerned about the final product. এই শিশু 5 বছরে বাচ্চা শিখেছে, উনি ওটা অবজার্ভ করেছেন, ভাষা শিখেছে 3 বছরে শিখেছে, অবজার্ভ করেছেন, আর অবজারভেশনের কথাটাকে উনি একটা থিওরির ফ্রেমে বন্দি করেছেন। এই জন্য অনেকে এটা এম্পেরিক্যাল রিসার্চ, মানে একটা বাচ্চাকে এরকমভাবে গবেষণা করা হয় নাই, এই জন্য এটা বলা হচ্ছে যে এটা একটা লিমিটেশন অফ দিস থিওরি, দ্যাট দিস ইজ আ মিয়ার প্রোডাক্ট। Noam Chomsky was very much interested with the final product, the way children learn the language. He is not concerned much about this. It doesn't take enough account of the influence that cognition and language have on each other's development. Okay, actually behaviorist theorists, they discard innatist theory, and innatist theory or theorists, they discard behaviorist theory. Okay, Noam Chomsky says no contribution of habit formation. Okay, so that is also the criticism. So there is no middle path. Anybody will not be agreed with the existence of behaviorism, and Innatist theories, behaviorist theory, they will not seek for this Innatist theory, that is the language acquisition theory. Okay, so there are some main points of Chomsky's theory. Chomsky believes that we are born with a predisposition to learn language. Predisposition, that means previously that was wired in human brain. The essence of his theories of human language or language acquisition state that human beings are pre-wired. Wired মানে তার পেঁচানো আগেই to learn language. In fact, are born with the basic roles of language intact. So it is আমাদের মোবাইল ফোনে কিছু সফটওয়্যার আমরা ইনস্টল করতে পারি, আর কিছু সফটওয়্যার কিনলেই পাওয়া যায়। কেন? এটা হলো ওই মোবাইল ফোন কোম্পানি ওই ফোনের সাথে কি দিয়েছে, ইনট্যাক্ট, ওটা আপনি ডিলিটও করতে পারবেন না, হ্যাঁ, ইনস্টল করাই থাকে। ঠিক আছে, এরকম যেমন ইনট্যাক্ট কিছু সফটওয়্যার মোবাইলের সাথে ফিক্স করে দেওয়া আছে। Noam Chomsky said that our language capacity is intact in human brain, and for this reason we learn language. Okay, so innatism is supporting by born and natural preconception of a child to gain language better than any other process. Okay, and there are some stages of this theory. Okay, the babbling stage, holophrastic stage, one word stage, 2 word stage, and telegraphic stage. Okay, so babbling stage, we know the stage. Babbling stage is the stage where the children will be producing the sound that cannot be recognized sounds within 1 to 6 months or 8 months. Babbling is a stage, a child development and a stage in language acquisition during which an infant appears to be experimenting with uttering articulate sounds but doesn't yet produce any recognizable words. The children will be producing some sound but you can recognize as a word. Ba, ba, da, da, ga, ga, like that. That means this is ma, da, ga, These are not what, but they produce this sound initially. And this stage of children is called babbling stage. Babbling stage. Okay. And finally, towards the end of the babbling stage, যদি babbling stage 3 মাস থেকে শুরু হয় এবং 9 মাস যদি চলে অথবা বার্থ থেকে 6 মান্থস যদি ব্যাবলিং স্টেজ চলে 6 মান্থসের শেষের দিকে এসে সেটা হয়তো এরকম হয়ে যাবে দুইটা মা 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 একসাথে এরকম হয়ে যাচ্ছে ডা 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 হ্যাঁ দ্য বেবি উইল কম্বাইন ভ্যারাইটি অফ সাউন্ডস আবার শেষের দিকে এসে শুধুমাত্র এটা একটা হবে না মা 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 এরকম হতে পারে না এটা হতে পারে মা বা গা দ্য কম্বিনেশন অফ কনসোনেন্ট অ্যান্ড ভায়েল সাউন্ড ওকে which is called variegated babbling. So we started with the simple babbling that will be producing a single sound like ma, da, ga, single sound. Next time it will be the combination of several various sounds, then ma, ba, da, ga, ma, da, ga. So 2 sounds, but that 2 sounds are different. That is called variegated babbling stage. And after that, from 6 months to 1 year or 9 months, there is another stage that is holophrastic or single word stage. Holophrastic or single word stage. In this stage, children have developed enough language skill to say single word during this stage. The words are usually simple and refer to everyday objects to help children